are the show in the NBA. It gets packed tonight. Curry in traffic. Dipsy-doo. Now you see him, now you don't. Klay Thompson, another triple.
Oh, my.
Klay Thompson again.
Now you're cooking.
23-0 and 27 in a row.
We know our standard. We know we didn't meet that standard in the fourth quarter, but we came out with an 8-point win and we move on.
The Warriors stay perfect in Indiana. Klay Thompson scoring a season-high 39 points. Steph had 29, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. And the Golden State Warriors have now won 27 straight, dating back to last season, tying the 2012-13 Heat for the second longest streak in NBA history. Congratulations to them. I say that every day. Stephen A., what will it take to beat this Warriors team?
First of all, they're not going 82-0. Let's pump the brakes on that. I don't believe that's going to happen. Somebody will beat them. They will take a night off at some point. But I do believe they will eclipse the Bulls' 72-10 record.
I do too.
I firmly believe that. I'm looking at this team right now, and I think you only have 2 shots at beating them, and both of them are in the Eastern Conference. It is San Antonio or the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'll get to San Antonio by simply saying this. You have Kawhi Leonard. If somebody can join Kawhi Leonard in guarding their backcourt, because Klay Thompson is something to be reckoned with, as he reminded us of last night. 8 3-pointers in the first half, 10 for the game, 39 points for the game. I mean, we forgot. Steph Curry has been so sensational. We forgot that there's a guy by the name of Klay Thompson who the only reason he's averaging just 18 points a game on 46% shooting, 44.3 point range is because Steph has been on such a tear. He's just been letting Steph do his thing. And it was beautiful to watch in that first half last night. There were several shots that Steph had, and he passed up to give the ball to Klay because he was like, Klay is on fire. Here you go. Do it that way. Golden State looks sensational. They look absolutely sensational. I don't even know if they're being coached. There's no knock against Luke Walton, but what do you have to do when you got guys that are shooting the rock like that without plays being called for crying out loud?
You have to put the starters back in when Indiana gets hot in the fourth quarter. Right? That's what you have to do.
That's what you had to do. That's about it.
Yeah.
But to answer the question directly, San Antonio, because of Popovich's greatness as a coach, because of their experience, because things slow down in playoff basketball, and because of Kawhi Leonard, if you can find somebody else to guard the other splash brother and just make Draymond Green and Harrison Barnes and Andre Iguodala and those boys beat you, then that's different. But I go back to Oklahoma City, and here's why. You know, and I'm just going to say this, Skip Bayless. You know, I emphasize this because I think it's important. Kevin Durant and I may have had our little beef. I mean, it's water under the bridge. He's a good guy. He really is. We haven't spoken. We may never. I don't know. I don't care.
It's okay.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Onward and upward.
He's onward and upward.
Yep.
But Kevin Durant is averaging nearly 28, 8, and 4. He's shooting 52% from the field. He's shooting 45% from three-point range.
That's pretty great.
Why the hell are the Oklahoma City Thunder 13-8? But Golden State is 23-0. I don't understand this. I look at the supporting cast of the Golden State Warriors. As great as they are, what is Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Enes Kanter, Deion Waiters, and those? What are they, chopped liver?
They're not.
I mean, I'm just saying, the game, everybody's talking about Christmas Day. Skip Bayless, I'll be entertained. Cleveland against Golden State rematch of the finals, especially if Golden State is undefeated and LeBron James rolls into the house on Christmas Day. Fair enough.
I hope Kyrie might be able to play.
I'll be interested enough. But I got to tell you, the game that has been on my schedule is Super Bowl weekend, February 6th, when Oklahoma City goes to Golden State to play. I want to see Russell Westbrook against Steph Curry, because I'm just saying to myself, you Kevin Durant, as far as I'm concerned, your numbers are comparable to Steph Curry. You 6-7 inches taller. You got the same range. You can shoot the damn basketball yourself. You're a scoring machine. Why is this team not up to snuff compared to Golden State? I picked Oklahoma City to go to the finals, and I still believe they have a shot. They don't look in Golden State's class right now. And I'll leave it to you to explain to me why, because you watch more of Oklahoma City than I have. Obviously, there's a few games, but I got a hectic schedule. I don't catch every game. But I know that Russell Westbrook, everybody goes sit there and say, you know, basketball IQ, Steph and Clay and all of them is on a different level. Nah, that was before. Russell Westbrook is a superstar. He's a superstar in this game.
I give you
Kevin Durant is a superstar in this game. This is the game of basketball. Two superstars, and there's such a flagrant difference. I don't understand. Oklahoma City, to me, should be that team. They can go small, they can play up-tempo, they can score, they can defend, and oh, by the way, no matter how great Golden State is, what you gonna do defending Kevin Durant or Russell Westbrook if they on? In what world? Who's stopping Russell Westbrook?
I'm with you.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, I got it.
That's where I'm at.
I got it. Quick point on Klay Thompson. Do you realize on any given night, such as last night, he can remind us that maybe he's the greatest shooter of all time. On those nights when he's like that, when you're making 8 out of 10 threes in the first half, I know, but he'll have a night where I'll sit back and say, the release is so quick and pure that it's right there with Steph.
It justifies the Splash Brothers.
It does.
It justifies it.
He carries his weight in the splash, okay? All right. Okay, now back to this. If we do vacuum, if we take Kevin Durant in a vacuum, you want to talk about the all-time freak, man? I mean, he's got it. I mean that in a very positive way. I mean, he's six. They say 6'9". He looks 6'10" to me.
6'10",
and he's
7'6"
longer.
wingspan.
7'6". He's longer than a Bristol Winter, right? It's just like, seriously, it's just
pull up from 30 himself.
And he can shoot from 30. Okay, so in a vacuum, you say, God, that guy's really. He should be the best player in pro basketball. Then in a vacuum, I've never seen anything like Russell Westbrook. He's a little taller than Steph, stronger than Steph. I think he's a little quicker a little more explosively quick, and obviously he is a much superior leaper to Steph Curry, right? So all those skills come into play, but when we get down to basketball team, Golden State is more the true team to me than Oklahoma City, because in the end, I'm going to say it again, in Oklahoma City, you have two superstars, underscore the word superstars, still trying to figure out how to mesh their superstar talents together when it really matters. When the game's on the line, is it your turn or is it my turn? These other guys in Golden State don't care. They have it down to a science, a pecking order of, if you have the hot hand, I'm going to give it to you. If you have the hot hand, I'm going to give it to you. And by the way, Steph Curry made 2 late hoops last night that were big in holding off Indy's charge, because Indy got hot. I thought it was going to be a game down to the wire. Okay, now, what is the shot that has revolutionized pro basketball? The three-point shot. Am I right? Golden State San Antonio started it, but now Golden State's taken it to a whole nother level because they're shooting shots 5, 6, 7 feet beyond the three-point arc. So if I just look at the pure numbers, Steph has the best three-point shooting percentage in basketball at 46.3, okay? Is that?
Oh, no,
it's not Kevin Durant, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, all right, good.
Go ahead.
All right.
We can continue.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought it was on silent.
So Steph's 46.3. Clay's at 44.2. That ranks number 5 in basketball. Russell Westbrook is barely shooting 30% from 3, and he's taken a bunch of threes. Of the 29 players in pro basketball who've taken 100 or more threes, Russell Westbrook ranks 26th. That's going to drag you down. So they don't have a splash brother. They have one, but they don't have the other one.
Got it.
So the revolutionary weapon, the three-point shot, Golden State is wiping people out. Listen, Klay Thompson shot them out of their own gym. We had Sports Center there at 6 o'clock, like this is the big night, you know, and all of a sudden, in a quarter,
destroyed them.
They destroyed them.
But destroyed them.
They scored 44 in the first quarter.
C.J. Miles looked nervous at the beginning.
He did.
George Hill, maybe that hairdo was blind. And say he don't seem to be himself. I wish him not, but the best. I like George Hill, but that hairdo. Come on now.
Yeah.
Then again, who am I to talk about my receding hairline? But then you got the situation where you look at Golden State. They shoot 43.8% from threes as a team.
It's ridiculous.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are at 36%. But here's where it gets interesting. All right, you got Steph Curry. They got Kevin Durant. If you man up against the Splash Brothers, you make Draymond Green, who's playing sensational, with Iguodala, with Harrison Barnes, with the Andrew Bogut, you sit up there and you say, every man for yourself. Now, if they're going to pick and screen, you go small where you're capable of guarding off those screens and picks. You can do that. I'm just saying to you, I'm not saying that Golden State shouldn't win. I'm saying we shouldn't be able to definitively see such a discrepancy between Oklahoma City and Golden State. Now, I know that Oklahoma City's trying to figure it out. We know Billy Donovan can coach. And I'm so happy he's got Mo Cheeks and Monty Williams on his bench because they know what they're doing, and those two are great guys, and they're good, really good coaches. Monty Williams will still have a head coach job. By the way, Mo Cheeks got screwed over by Detroit, by the way, but that's a different subject for another day. I'm just simply pointing out they have the personnel. I don't understand how you're 13-8 when Golden State is 23. There is so much of a discrepancy. They got to get it together because this is it for Oklahoma City. If you don't win this year, I don't know if they ever will.
Well,
together.
Because they're not going to, somebody might not be there.
Might relocate.
I'm just saying. You said it. I'm just saying.
In the win, Klay Thompson joined J.R. Smith and Steph as the only players in history with multiple career games of at least 10 three-pointers. The Warriors next play Friday night in Boston. Up next, Skip still thinks it was a catch, but the call cost the Cowboys a shot at the Super Bowl. Stephen A. will tell us why the Cowboys have no shot in the rematch. Darren Woodson will also join us. He'll be in the house for this one. Back in a few.
I get in trouble.